Yeah, I mean, it got dicey, right? Because they were down and they fought back, so give them credit. And we took all those punches, and then, we punched back. And it goes from Yegor's big shot, and then Mike towards the end going into video game mode. But the reality is, we got enough stops and rebounds to survive their punch, right? And even though we lost the fourth quarter, we did good enough things, and holding this team to 32% from three, 11 made threes compared to the 19, 45% in the first game. That's how you win games. So proud of the guys. I mean, I can go on and on. Noah's rim protection, T-Man's ball pressure, Drake Powell's ball pressure, Nick Claxton triple double. That's great to see the growth. Uh, by everybody, and the team being competitive again for 5 straight games.
For Michael Porter Jr., as we called it, going in video game mode there, just 16 of his 33 points came in that fourth quarter. What did you see, not just from what he did on the court, but also how he stepped in and kind of was a leader in the moment?
Yeah, and I think the cool thing is it was not him by himself. It was Terrence setting up the play, Yegor screening and giving different looks, and getting him open, and then obviously Mike, doing the rest, and Nick also with, playmaking right there. So he made those shots, but also his teammates put him in the right spots to be successful. And we know when a player like him is making shots, you gotta keep finding him, and it's not that easy because the defenders are very good in this league. And I thought they did a really good job.
Nick's clearly grown as a playmaker and a facilitator this year, but I mean, for him to be able to kind of settle the game and get 6 assists in the fourth quarter, I guess speak to the strides that he's made just in terms of your ability to kind of use him as a hub and playmaker.
Yeah, all the credit to him. He's worked on, his dribble handoffs, his low levels, his drives to the rim, being aggressive. And you put it together. Now his rebounding is really taking the next step. That's what I was on him. But we needed him to rebound better. And look at the games that he does. Right, nine defensive rebounds. Then we won on the fast break because he was really good on the boards. And then you go on and on, like his screening, like you said, dribble handoff assist. So the growth is great. I'm proud of him. Very happy for him. And without him, we don't get this one.
And for Jaeger specifically, I mean, for a kid who's still a teenager to hit a three-pointer like that in this environment, there have been a lot of times where maybe he might not have been on the floor late, but for him to not only be out there late, but to come through with a shot like that in a place this loud and this taunting,
Yeah,
what do you say about that?
I think it tells you the type of kid he is. Even keeled, not afraid of the moment. Shot looks good. Like I'm not gonna always ask for the ball to go in. I think if he shoots it, I believe it's going in. And it just tells you that he keeps making the right play every time. And then when you do it, then those big shots go in. And his growth defensively, he had a big verticality at the end in the fourth. And those plays are the ones that we want to see, and earning that right to play in the fourth. And he played so hard, and that's why he was right there, and he showed composure. You see the line 12, 6 and 5. I'm very proud of him. Now is sustaining it physically, right? 29 minutes are a lot of minutes, almost 30, and now is recover. The next game we have a back-to-back, so we have to be cautious on how we use it when all these guys, and because what we want to do is have that level of competitiveness as a group. So, very very happy with him.
You just took on this team on Tuesday. Your team comes out here and responds and gets the win. This is also a tough place to play in where the crowd can get loud. Just what did you see from your group in terms of the composure, resiliency, and what do you want them to take away from a win like this?
Yeah, I think it's very special to play here for many reasons. Right, it's history and fans and so on and so forth. So you go and play, and the game gets close. You play a good brand of basketball, and you're competitive. It's not perfect because there's always things to work on, but minutes are the best teacher for development, right? but meaningful minutes are even better. And meaningful minutes in places like these are even better. So having these guys having to execute on both ends of the floor in the fourth, do you want to win by 20? Yes. Do we have a chance? Maybe, but then they made the run. We made mistakes, and then we came back and punched back. So this is the experience that I think that helps us, all of us, me included, grow and develop. So, I'm very happy to go through this type of games where we can see all that come true.
I feel like it was about a week ago in Orlando. I mean, Michael had a great game, but then I think you was like 1 for 6 in the fourth quarter. You guys had led by 16 and ended up losing. Tonight you're up by 18, and yet in the fourth quarter, I mean, he's 7 for 8, clearly performed like a closer. Did you change any of the things that you were looking for or doing to get him good shots, or was that just a good player performing well down the stretch?
No, like I said, I think Terrence set up the play. Obviously, I'm not going to give you the name of the play, but set up the play off the ball. Diego did a good job mixing up his actions where the defense had to do different things, and then Nick was the playmaker. So if you watch that, we ran the same action. I don't know the times. So I'll tell you the next day, but I would say 3 to 6 times. Well, more than 3, 4 to 6 times, and we kept getting good results because Mike is very good cutter, his size. Then Nick's got the passing. T-Man is good. He's been there before to set it up. And Yegor was involved in the action too, so he's a big target, and he showed those different looks of curls going to the ball, and it was really fun to watch. And again, I had no doubt that Mike has the ability to have games like this, and it's very efficient, and I'm very happy and proud of him.
Were you guys able to get Nick the game ball for his first career level?
I'm not sure, but he for sure deserves it. Thank you.